Evergreen Island within the SilverLeaf Master Plan community here in St. Johns County in St. Augustine, Florida. Is a new construction community holding under 200 homes, has 11 different floor plans ranging from 1,600 all the way to 3,000 square feet. And that's right behind me is their island, AKA Evergreen Island. This island that I just walked off of has 3 or 4 walking trails. I lost count, to be honest with you. And this wraps around an entire, it's a legitimate island. Like, I'm not even joking. It's actually pretty wild. So you don't get an amenity center. Well, the 2 amenity centers that you get from SilverLeaf. Evergreen Island doesn't have its own amenity center like something like Newbrook. Check out that video if you haven't checked it out, by the way, by Toll Brothers. But you get this. I have never seen anything like this in all the communities that I've overviewed for you guys, but this is very, very interesting. I got so excited that I brought my fishing pole out, and maybe we'll catch a couple fish after this video. I don't know, but so right now we're taking a look at the Hollinger. This is the only model here in the Evergreen Island by David Weekley. It is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, just around a 2,400 square foot home. Come with me, let's check it out. This floor plan is the executive collection. There's 2 collections, there's the classic and the executive. The executive, you're gonna get 10-foot ceiling standard, which is very nice. When you walk in, keep in mind, this is going to be walled in, but this is your garage right here. I'll show you. This is your garage. And right behind you is actually gonna be your first half bath, right here, little half bath. Coming down right here, this will be your garage entrance on your actual home, but it's a dummy door for right now. Right here is your kitchen area. Check out the gas burner. It's a gas burner community, so you don't have electric cooktops, so this is a nice upgrade. Quartz countertops, everything's included, obviously. And then your laundry room is actually gonna be right over here. So when you get stains in your shirts, you can just walk on over to the sink and wash it out and then put a laundry room. Little breakfast bar right here. This is where you put my coffee maker, maybe toaster. And then right here, across from the kitchen, is your dining area right here. And this is the living room, of course, but let's take a look upstairs really quick. Keep in mind, the master is downstairs, but we'll take a look at that after we go upstairs. Alrighty, so if you know anything about Florida, we don't have basements, we have lofts. So here's your loft, and you're going to see your first and second bedroom with your first full bath right there. Double vanity, so you're not bumping shoulders in the morning fighting over the faucet. Shower tub combo, towels all the way up to the ceiling, which is a nice touch. And then right next to each other is your first and second bedroom. So this is your second bedroom, and they actually got a pretty cool demonstration for you guys. David Weekley is an energy efficient home builder, and as you can see right here, this is what a normal home would look like. Normally, they'd use a 2x4 for their framing, but David Weekley, they actually use a 2x6. And what that means, they're able to stuff more insulation material in between the walls, and that causes a more energy efficient home, in addition to having sprayed foam insulation in the ceiling. So that just makes it a lot more air efficient by keeping the cold air in and the hot air out. Coming out of the second bedroom, you'll walk right past the HVAC closet. And yes, it is brand new. This is a new construction home. You don't have to worry about renovating anything. So you don't really have to do much besides making it your own when you're moving in. Now, next up, we're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna check out the master bedroom and the outdoor lanai. And on our way over, the little fun fact for you, this floor plan is actually called the Seahorse in Reflections. So take a look at the tray ceilings in the living room, and also you got cathedral ceilings right here, just making this way more roomy feeling, a lot more extra space, when in reality, it's just making it a little bit taller. Coming into the primary bedroom, again, you got the tray ceilings to make it nice and large. And also you got transom windows right there to let in even more light. And now up next is the master bathroom. You got the double vanity. You got the step down shower with the transom windows, which is really nice. Lets in more light. Now there is carpeting in the closet, but if you don't like that, I got a guy, we could rip that up and make it one continuous floor. Now, the favorite part, let's go take a look at the outdoor lanai. So keep in mind they did go a little overboard with the outdoor living space here, but it gives you a sense of the possibilities you have on the size of lot. They did extend this lanai so it's not standard, but on this floor plan, the extended lanai is standard, and you got this nice little feature here. They have lots ranging from 40 foot all the way up to 55 foot, and some lots go to 250 feet in length. So that's really, really interesting. Now, the premiums on those, it could range from anywhere from $5,000 all the way to $50,000, but that's something to talk about with your real estate agent. Now, this floor plan is gonna run you around the $600 to $650 mark, but that's not what's important. Let me tell you why that's not. What is important is these current incentives that David Weekley is currently offering. They got a fixed 4.99% interest rate, which is huge. It's gonna save you a bunch of money on your monthly payment when the interest rate is currently 6.25%, 6.5%. And they're even going low as 3.99% on a 7-year ARM. Now, that will land your monthly payment to the maybe even $4,500 a month. But if you wanna go even lower than that, if you're tired of renting, you wanna own, follow me, I got something I wanna show you. I wanted to show you guys a floor plan called the Charlesworth, but unfortunately it is still under construction and it is not safe for me to show you guys, but I'll just tell you about it. It is going to be priced at $592. Doing a couple calculations for you, because of course, if you know anything about me, I like numbers. So the Charlesworth that I want to show you is a 2,300 square foot home. It's gonna be 4 beds, 3.5 baths, and it's on a preserve lot, which is very nice. Your monthly payment all in, let's just say you went FHA, let's just say you qualify for that promotional interest rate, which is 3.99% for the first 7 years. After that, it's just regular market rate. It's safe to say your payment will be under $4,000 a month. And you might be telling me, Ben, that's still a lot of money. But you're getting a $600,000 home, 2-car garage, 4 bed, 3.5 bath, and one of the most sought after places here in St. Johns County. And if I knew about these incentives that these builders are offering before I made the move myself down here from Jersey, I definitely would have bought instead of renting. I'm currently renting right now, yes, but if I knew of these types of promotions and the incentives these builders offer, I would not have signed a lease, even though I didn't know where I was going to end up, just for the fact that it's a no-brainer. When you compare the numbers from renting to owning, when you're talking about new construction communities like Evergreen Island by David Weekley, it's a no-brainer. You know, a couple extra $100 a month to actually own instead of just throwing your money in the trash to renting. Diamonds dancing in the night, Ferrari parked under moonlight, living fast but feeling right. My bed wave, champagne rain, golden order, no more pain. Every second ultra prime, luxury written in time. Let's talk about the costs within SilverLeaf. If you don't already know, there's no CDD fees. It's only an HOA, a master and a community HOA. It's going to be $2,200 a month, or excuse me, whoa, $2,200 a year. If it was $2,200 a month, I think I would tell you guys to run and scream for the hills. But it is $2,200 a year. So that comes out to, quick math, $183 a month for your HOAs, both your community and your master HOA. So if you'd like to see an actual walkthrough tour of one of the floor plans in Evergreen Island by David Weekley, reach out to me, give me a text, give me a call, give me an email. All my contact information will be down below in the description and also pinned to the comments. And it doesn't matter if it's 9 days, 90 days, or 180 days from you making that move, still reach out to me. I'd love to have that conversation with you. It's never too soon to start. Another thing, I do not work for David Weekley, nor do I work for any of these builders that I showcase their products to you guys. I'm an independent real estate agent. What does that mean, Ben? Well, being an independent real estate agent, you are my sole client. I represent you. I advocate for your wants and needs, compared to these builders reps where they are trying to protect their company. Their boss comes first. Unfortunately, no shame, no harm, no foul, but you as the buyer comes second. Me, on the other hand, I provide you your just representation to make sure you get the best deal possible and that you find the best fit for you when you purchase. Another thing, it's completely free to have representation, so do not be misguided into believing it's more expensive if you have representation when purchasing new construction. That is completely false. These builders, they actually pay my commission as a marketing fee. It's already a part of the price of the home. They're not going to make it cheaper for you just because you don't have a real estate agent. That would mess up all their comps. They can't do that. So it's completely free of charge. So make sure you have that representation. And when you go into these model homes, make sure you say, even though you might not know who you're working with as your agent, still let these builders reps know that you are working with a real estate agent. You have a right to be represented by a professional like myself. Another thing, if you're currently renting right now, I offer a thing called a lease satisfaction program to help you transition from renting to owning. All you have to do is just give me a call. Hey Ben, I'm renting right now, but I'd really like to own. I just saw your video. I'd love to check it out. Could we take a look at some properties? Awesome, sure, absolutely. And that's all it takes. So you could actually make that step a little bit closer into owning a home and no longer wasting that precious money like me. Don't be like me. Make the right decision. And if you haven't checked out this last video that I made of mine in SilverLeaf, make sure you check it out, and I'll see you there.